on the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Puts it out of the air. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Smith takes the handoff, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
To throw, it's Hill. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
The offense changing the play.
949 Rockstar.
The run inside. It's Smith. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
Third and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked, and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
He'll field the button, see what he can get. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got...
Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Running inside, it's Smith. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that when I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. This offense And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On first down. Makes the grab. It's Young. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Made a defender miss. Makes the grab and room to run. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Cowboys peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rolled his way into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. We'll drink of water and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, and you can make big plays like this in the run game. Man, does it make offense fun.
And he puts through the extra point. Let's see what he can do with the return. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and the defense is set him up.
And these are the mistakes backed up. You can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And how about this? You get the starting drive with a 1st and 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
1st
first down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rolls up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Takes the easy completion. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely center cut. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Oh, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Some of that lost ground on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. There he goes. Inside the 30. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cowboys! Makes the grab inbounds.
One one thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The run inside. It's Smith. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Pistols firing on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense heads onto the field. The Razorbacks take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Great. Let's go. Here we go. Go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. trying to make magic on the scramble. Lowers those pads. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. On first down, here comes this offense.
Kill.
Might be calling a hot route. The give is to Smith. Inside the 30. There he goes down the right side. Into the end zone. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back who can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Makes a man miss.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going. And he has this afternoon over 100 yards now. Showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been hung.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Makes the grab. At the 20, he's got space. Into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. They'll run the option. The pitch. What? Maybe a crease. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good.
That's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read the defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read and pull them. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and touch it in for six.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. Sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering his shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to...
Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. and going to throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking downfield very late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Here's a hit. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Move. Icy. Mustang. Go.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete on the left to Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 16, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to throw. It's Hill. Here's the pressure. He's got him wide open. There he goes to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game.
Ready. Go.
And he'll pull it out and keep it himself on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. Just threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter. They'll try to answer here. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
There's a crease. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's flat. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate one. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Turns it on to midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, this is more of the same for this dude, Toten Hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Knocked down for the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Snags it and he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Here we go. Look.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Arkansas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is
job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Come out to get this drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. To the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, if you're a fan watching this offense, you have got to love what you're seeing from your new quarterback. They knew going to the portal was going to be a major, major deal for them coming into this season. They found a really good one. Already over 300 yards passing in this game. And guys, if he can keep this up and he can stay consistent, this offense goes to the next level. Who knows what they're capable of coming into the season.
The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Lost the fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They march to the red zone, and here they go. Zings it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making checks.
Win. Bender.
Back to pass, it's Hill. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To run inside, it's Smith. Got a little grass, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for big celebrate. Oklahoma State is on top. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Send the tight end in motion. Off the RPO. Throw right, looking for the chains. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Running inside. It's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. You know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Green. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going.
Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed, and finally dragged down at the 32.
And how about this this quarterback, man, he's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys playing with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This crowd knows when to bring it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out in the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive with their own 10. Looking for a man. It's Hill. Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And, man, we've seen explosive offensive... power all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.